Welcome back to the channel where we take awesome out of the box. Tita James here. Today we've got something very special for you guys. I'm sure you've seen it on IG. I'm sure you've seen it on Facebook. Pareho lang naman yung post namin doon, but in this one, we're taking a look at one of the newest products from Realme, the Realme Book. Here's a quick unboxing. Okay, so confession time. I just put everything back inside of the box kasi medyo na-excite si Tito, but here's everything you get in this nice, clean, compact looking box for the Realme Book. You have the unit itself. This is the real blue colorway of the laptop, pero available din siya in real gray. Not sure if someone from the tech mob has it, but I'll make a playlist for you guys so you can check out their videos as well. Aside from the unit, actually, konti lang naman yung laman ng box, but it has all the essentials. You have the documents. Please keep even if you aren't gonna read it. Then you have the 65-watt charger, very compact. This is gonna be easy to take around kung pwede lang tayo lumabas. And lastly is the charging cable. That's it. Okay, so usually after the unboxing, sinasabi ko yung presyo para may context tayo. But unfortunately, as of recording this, I don't have the price for the Realme Book just yet. But we've seen other videos on YouTube for this laptop already. And hopefully, Realme Philippines keeps to around the same price points that we've seen in other countries. For now, let's take a look at the Realme Book and talk about what I like about it so far, starting off with the screen. So the size of the display is 14 inches, yung resolution niya is 2160 by 1440, so 2K display siya, and yung aspect ratio niya is 3:2, so it was really made for productivity in mind. There's more vertical real estate for both reading, writing, or working on spreadsheets, so baka mas beneficial to sa workflow nyo. Yes, there are black bars if you're watching videos kasi usually 16:9 or 21:9 yung naka-upload sa YouTube, but it's not so much of a hassle really. What I like about the display is that the colors look good. Ang advertised ni Realme for this is 100% coverage of the sRGB color gamut, and usually may margin of error yan, so we'll confirm it in the full review, but I am pretty impressed so far. Now, something to note with the screen is that it's protected by Gorilla Glass, although wala akong details kung anong version ng GG meron to, but that means that you will get some glare on that display. And actually, I had to retake some of my B-roll kasi kita pala ako sa screen. I wasn't decent and I don't want you guys to see that. The bezels are nice and slim though, and kahit manipis lang siya, the camera is still mounted up on top along with the microphones. Unfortunately, I forgot to do a quick test before I sent this to John, the editor-at-large for the website, for our full review. So moving on to the second thing that I like about the Realme Book, it's internals, of course, very important. So you have an 11th gen Intel Core i5 processor, at least for the unit that we have, which also gives us access to Iris Xe graphics. This also has 8GB of RAM, pero kung medyo feel nyo na bitin yon, it can go all the way up to 16. And as far as storage is concerned, it has up to 512GB of PCIe SSD storage. So since first impressions pa lang to, hindi ko pa talaga siya nagagamit masyado, but on paper, those specs look really good and should be able to handle your needs for work or kung kailangan nyo ng laptop for school. Now, I did try some Death's Door to see if it could game a little bit. Binabaan ko ng konti yung resolution, tapos may inayos ako konti sa settings to get it to run smoothly. And okay naman siya. I mean, it's such a compact notebook that I really can't complain. It wasn't made for gaming in the first place, pero if you play games like Death's Door, Endless Souls, or Hades, there shouldn't be any issues. Now, Realme says that this has a dual fan storm cooling system, which is supposed to be quieter and cooler. Again, hindi ko pa nasa-stress yung notebook na to masyado, pero tahimik naman siya for my little gaming session. Now, the third thing I like about this laptop so far is, I don't know if this matters to you, but it's the form factor. I know this is probably a secondary thing or maybe even lower on the list of things to consider for most of us right now dahil nasa bahay lang naman tayo, but laptops are meant to be taken around, and having a slim device that, at least as far as I can tell, looks really well built is a big plus. Yes, may downsides ng konti kung ganito yung size ng laptop nyo, and in the case of the Realme Book is that konti lang yung ports niya, so you will have to live that dongle life a little bit. You only have 2 USB-C ports on the left and a single USB-A plus an audio jack on the right side. Personally, that is something I'm willing to work around since I'm used to having so many dongles already, but let me know what you think if that's the same case for you guys. One thing I am concerned about is the thermal performance of the Realme Book, which we will update you guys on in the full review. Anyway, those are the top 3 things I like about the Realme Book so far. There's so much more to like about this. There's the power button / fingerprint scanner that makes it easier to log into your laptop and prevents your family members from trolling you on Facebook. And there's also PC Connect, which is a feature that we've seen on other laptops before, and honestly something I want to see on other notebooks too. If you haven't seen this, it basically allows you to connect your phone to your laptop so you can control your device without even having to pick it up. And the best thing about it is that it's so much easier to transfer files from your phone to your laptop. Right now, PC Connect is only available for Realme's GT line of smartphones, but I did ask the folks from Realme Philippines if it will be available on older devices. They said yes, but they couldn't give me a timeline. Of course, we also have to talk about the keyboard and the trackpad. The keyboard has a very compact layout and the typing experience is pretty decent. The key travel is 1.3 millimeters if I'm not mistaken. Sakto lang yung feel niya, especially for its projected price. It's also backlit and white and there are 3 levels, off, low, and high. It does the trick and should help kung medyo ginabi na tayo sa mga kailangan natin gawin. As for the trackpad, I like the size of it. You really know where they took inspiration from here, but it's nice to have all that room to work with. And so far, these are just my first impressions. Accurate naman siya. I also forgot to mention this while talking about the display. The Realme Book also has really loud speakers. They're by Harman and supports DTS HD audio. Here's a quick sample of what they can do. And actually, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Again, there's so much more to discuss and tackle about the Realme Book. The team and I still have to do some testing to see how it handles heavier loads, to see how accurate the display is, and how long the battery will last. And if I forgot to say it, I think it's at 56 watt-hours. I'll just correct myself here if I made a mistake with the specs, but Realme has that rated to last 11 hours. Let me know down below if you have any questions or anything you want to see in our follow-up video for this. Baka we can do a Q&A style for that one and get you guys more involved. But if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, sub to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can or address them in the follow-up video. For all the latest in tech, head to Unbox PH, plus follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and listen to our podcast on Spotify. We still have to shoot more episodes for you guys, but yeah, my name is Tita James. Peace, God bless. See you guys next time, and of course, stay safe.